Hey everybody, welcome to our latest edition of What's Going On Around Yorba Linda. And as always, joining me is the chairman-elect of the Yorba Linda Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors, a public affairs specialist for the OC toll roads, commissioner on the Yorba Linda Traffic Commission, board member on Love Yorba Linda. He's number one in your heart, Anthony Johnson. How are you, Anthony? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Mike. Thank you for having me again.
Yeah, thanks for joining me on here. It's been a few months or so it's been a little too long, but
Yes,
reached out and got you on here. So thanks for jumping on today. So
of course.
here we are, 2022. It's amazing. We get together. You share with everybody what's going to happen here, what's going to open in Yorba Linda, and it actually opens.
Yes.
So since the last time we've been on here, we've had a couple of these places open up.
We have
In-N-Out, Fry Chicken.
Yes.
If I mispronounce, correct me and forgive me. So, but yeah,
I believe it's pronounced that way.
Okay, thank you. So how is all of that going? How's In-N-Out going? I know everybody's excited about that. So
yeah, so far so good. I've been to In-N-Out probably too many times now that it's literally a block away from my house now. So
walk over there.
Yeah, I've been there a little bit too often, but
okay.
So far so good. From what it looks like, I think everyone is loving it so far. I have not had any complaints so far. And traffic's good. I haven't seen it in P traffic yet. There have been a couple times where the cars have gone onto the street, but it's usually only 2 or 3 cars, and they're on Olinda, not on Lemon or Imperial. But so far so good. Now is doing a great job, and I think they are a great addition to the community.
Yeah. So it sounds like it's going according to plan, and
it is.
We're getting their burgers and their double doubles and their animal fries, and everybody in Yorba Linda is happy there. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
And then, like you said, the other business, Fried Chicken, they just opened up. I think it was about a week or 2 ago, and they are actual chamber members.
Okay.
So it's, from my understanding, it's like a Korean chicken. I haven't been there yet. I'm actually hoping to go in the next week or so. As well, we should be having an official ribbon cutting ceremony and grand opening ceremony with the chamber and Fried Chicken, hopefully in the next couple of weeks.
Okay, that sounds good. Maybe I need to get out to that, but yeah, I definitely want to check that place out. And they're in the packing house. It sounds like there's a lot of stuff going on in the packing house.
There is
a lot of activity going on over there. So what else is happening there?
Yeah, so on top of Fried Chicken being in the Packing House Square, we also have Lone Wolf Brewery that is also in the Packing House Square, and they should hopefully be opening up in the next couple of months. So I'm looking forward to that new business opening up in Yorba Linda. And it's a new type of business. We haven't had a business like that here in Yorba Linda before, so it should be interesting, and I think they would be a great addition to the community.
Yeah, it sounds like a fun place to go, like a brewery, restaurant. So I definitely want to check that one out. So, and then Cadesis they have some stuff going on in Packing House. They've always been in there, but what are they up to?
Yeah, so as some people may remember, Caduceus had a couple of different buildings around the Packing House Square, and they were in one building over here, another building over here. Some of their offices may have been in the actual Packing House itself. But now I'm happy to say that they are all under one roof. They're all in the actual Packing House itself. I went to their grand opening or grand reopening. I think it was about a month or 2 ago, and it's a very beautiful building. They have done a lot to restore that building and kind of talk about the history of Yorba Linda and the Packing House, and also Caduceus itself, and how they've been in the community for such a long time. If you haven't been there, I highly recommend going there. Like I said, it's a very beautiful building. As soon as you walk into the front entrance, it's a nice, beautiful mural of Yorba Linda and all the stuff that has happened. And there's a nice little kids area downstairs. Upstairs, they have just like I said, a nice big area just talking about the history and culture and all that stuff. So I highly recommend going over there.
I'll have to go check it out. These days, I rehabbed my foot over there back in motion physical therapy a couple of years ago. So I was in there a lot, 2.5, 3 years ago. So, but yeah, it's a nice building. They're a solid community member as far as a good community business for sure. So yeah. Now I have to ask you about something.
Yes.
Um, is there I've heard that a certain red retailer that might rhyme with Margaret might be looking to come into Yorba Linda. Can you talk about, am I on the right track here?
You are, Mike. You are.
Okay.
Target has actually reached out to the city and has gone to the planning commission to potentially open up a new Target here in Yorba Linda in the old Osh building on Valley View and Yorba Linda Boulevard. So I don't think it's official yet, but I know they are, looking to move in and they are starting that process.
That's awesome. That's a great location there too. It's a great location.
It
It's a good
is.
opportunity for somebody to go in and use that space. So
Yeah, and
that
that
would
space has
be,
been, that space has been vacant for such a long time.
yeah,
So it's going to be nice to actually have, someone in there, then also, you know, adding more, tax revenue to the city to, just provide that much more services to the residents.
yeah, and that's a great little shop. That's like an underrated shopping center in Yorba Linda, I would
It
say.
is.
They got the Starbucks there.
Yeah.
Yogurtland, one of my favorites, is over
Oh yeah,
there. So that's a good one. That's a
it
good
is.
one for sure. So, but
Oh yeah,
that's big news if Red Margaret makes it to Yorba Linda. So my wife will
it
be
is.
very happy about that
Oh,
one.
I would be too.
Awesome.
I love shopping there.
Good. So, a couple of more. We've talked about these before, but just kind of want to get a status update from you. Clyde's Hot Chicken, Bricks on Main.
Mhm.
They're both still on arrival for this year.
They are, yeah. So far, there hasn't really been any speed bumps. I think Clyde's has slowed down a little bit, but it still should be going forward. I think both of them are still anticipated to open up sometime this year. I think Bricks on Main, I think they're technically supposed to be opening up in over the summer.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I think that's a really good summary and synopsis of what's happening here in Yorba Linda, January 2022. Like, unless there's something else we're missing, that covers it all.
I think that covers it all. I know you and I talked a little bit before about a couple other businesses that opened up. We have the Dollar Tree and
Oh yeah.
Pet Supply Plus that opened up
Yep.
in Village Center. Both of them are great businesses. Pet Supply Plus is also a chamber member. It's really nice. Kind of similar to like the PetSmart and Petco's.
Yep.
At Pet Supply Plus, they do have a little adoption area where they have adoptions on the weekend.
Hmm.
You can get all your, pet supplies. They also have grooming there, or you can also just do your own grooming there. They have like a little station where you can just groom your
My
pet,
grooming or my dog?
your dog.
Okay. Yeah.
Not you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, and I think that's pretty much it. I think that's it's been a lot of stuff happening around Yorba Linda the past couple months, and we're just getting bigger and better.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting year, 2022 in Yorba Linda. So,
Oh yeah.
well, I look forward to seeing you at the chamber, and I appreciate you jumping on here like you always do every couple of months or so, Anthony. So,
Of course. Thank you, Mike, for having me. I really love doing this.
okay, well, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So, well, there you have it, everybody. Anthony Johnson, Yorba Linda 2022. So, be ready for it. So, all right, we'll see you next time.
Thank you, Mike.
All right, take care.
You too.